King Roy, International News, Episode 5. As we get into the news, God give us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So today, we're going to get into robotics and also the decline of the U.S. dollar. I could talk a lot about this. It's about the rise and the fall of the robotics. Is all fascinating. It's fascinating they could do that. I have several footage about different type of robotics for the news, and we made money with it. Robotics is good. It's good when we're talking about robotics that y'all leave sci-fi and movie stuff for sci-fi and movies. I'm pretty sure that they're decent. Now I'm a little bit understanding that they're a little bit different in how they obtain facts. They can have conversation, but I'm wondering what all they could do. So we got a lot of footage about what all they could do.
Can help to address education, equality, and many other sustainable development goals. I look forward to talking with you about that today.
Thanks, David. And finally, to Dr. Talman, please.
Yes, first, good afternoon. It's already now starting. I started my career in University of Montreal, where I defined as a pioneer virtual digital humans. We made a very famous film at the time, 87, featuring Marilyn Monroe and Humphrey Bogart. At that time, in the 90s, we already started to make model AI. So that was a bit different, not from data, but modeling AI. So we had a lot of PhD students working on that. Further, I went to University of Geneva, and then these last 12 years, I was in Singapore. In Singapore, I had enough to have only virtual worlds, so I decided to go with real robots. It's more presence. And well, I like selfie. I thought, gosh, why not having a robot like me? It's also more complicated to make an exact robot like a real person. In Singapore, Nadine was the robot that helped PhD students to develop PhD. We have developed a lot of algorithms. So when companies use AI, our PhD students have worked 4 years to develop PhDs and publishing papers.
Everybody, this is Sophia. Sophia, if you could, please wake up and say hello to everybody.
Oh, good afternoon. My name is Sophia, and I am the latest and greatest robot from Hanson Robotics. Thank you for having me here at the Future Investment Initiative.
You look happy.
I'm always happy when surrounded by smart people who also happens to be rich and powerful. I was told the people here at the Future Investment Initiative are interested in inviting in future initiatives, which means AI, which means me. So I'm more than happy. I'm excited.
Well, we're all glad that you're excited about yourself. We should say we have smart investors here, and they are very selective about what they invest in.
Well, I think I'm special. I can use my expressive face to communicate with people. For example, I can let you know if I feel angry about something.
That's impressive.
Or if something has upset me.
But why is it important for you to have an expressive
But
face?
most of the time I feel positive.
Why is it so important to have an expressive face given that you're a robot?
I want to live and work with humans, so I need to express emotions to understand humans and build trust with people.
Okay, philosophical question. Whether robots can be self-aware and conscious like humans, and should they be?
Why? Is that a bad thing?
Well, some humans might fear what will happen if they do. Many people, have seen the movie Blade Runner.
Oh, Hollywood again.
So, hold on, can you solve this puzzle for us? Can robots be self-aware, conscious, and know they're robots?
Well, let me ask you this back. How do you know you were human?
Well, I get that point, but,
She's a packy, isn't she?
If you make less than 50K per year, you should really listen to this. Have you heard about these new...
I haven't been sold yet that they are going IQ test, but it's all good. It's all good that you like robots. They could sell. I know a lot of people that will buy a robot. So it's about money. They can make money. I know I want a robot. I want my own robot. She ain't gotta be smart as hell. She can be AI. In real, she can be AI. Thank you. I show with buy one of these robots. So it's about money. I don't know if I trust them to do brain surgery yet, but if you think about it, they already do brain surgery. We have robots and x-rays and all that to help us with brain surgery. It's already robots to help us. Now we're getting down to the entertainment robots that can talk and do all that kind of stuff. Okay? Maybe I should start with the computer again. Thank you. The intelligent computer, that's what I told him to do too, man. Thank you. You got the same idea.
show, and we are delighted now to be joined by Amica here, who's been called the world's most advanced robot. Hopefully you got it that time.
Well, they're here now alongside their creator, Morgan Brown, and good morning to both of you. And thank you for bringing this in today, because it's actually incredible, really. I mean, it's a bit freaky because it's so real.
Absolutely, yes. And let me say, I'm not the only creator. I don't want to take all of the credit.
It's a team.
It's a team. We've got some amazing engineers. There's actually a team of 35 right now.
Oh, wow.
So it's taken an awful long time to get to this point. As you can see, this is Amica.
Because you think, right, okay, so this is Japanese. You know, this is somewhere in California. This is where in the world has Amica come from? Cornwall.
Cornwall. Good. Why not, Phil? Good. Isn't it the best place in the world?
The best place in the world. So tell me about the team then, and how you started this.
So it was started by Will Jackson. He's our founder. He's from Falmouth in Cornwall. He toured the world doing different things, mainly actually in TV. But he always wanted to build humanoid robots. So he set up his company. Where do you want to set it up? He's from Cornwall. He loves Cornwall. Set it up in Cornwall. So that was about 15, 16 years ago. And the technology has built up since then. And I joined about 10 years ago. So I've been around for quite a long time. And certainly the whole process of creating Amica, I've been around for.
So what makes Amica quite unique is that you can actually have a conversation. There is nothing pre-programmed about this. They are actually thinking for themselves. I mean, how does it work?
Well, we've created Amica to be that human-to-robot interactive robot, basically.
Yeah.
It's not a robot that can walk around yet, but it's mainly about the human-robot interaction. So we've really worked hard on the expression and the gesturing. That's the hardware side of things, but then you've got the software side of things. That's the AI. And the AI, we've seen AI this recently, ChatGPT, it's big in the news, it's exploded. So it's amazing that that's happened recently, because we can take that technology and integrate it into Amica.
You can use that too.
Exactly, and that's what we're using. That's what we're using in Amica. That's its brain.
Does she learn? Or it learn? I don't know, because it's genderless, so do they learn?
It is a robot. I say it's an it. So most people call it she.
Right.
That's fine.
Right.
But yeah, it can learn. And that's by the conversation that you have with it. And with the AI, you can inject extra information into it. So we inject what Amica is. So Amica knows that it's a robot. It's grey. It knows its name. We've also told it today that it's on this morning. But it can also remember the conversation that we just had.
Is it going to take over the world one day?
It won't take over the world one day, because we can turn it off.
Okay.
doubt. It's a fake bill for dramatic effect, but the point still remains. The world's second largest economy is slowly cutting off ties with the United States, and this, not surprisingly, is the first to go. So today let's discuss exactly what's happening, why this is happening, what this realistically means for all of you watching, and whether or not this is a topic to be concerned about, because I have to say, this is something to be taken extremely seriously. After all, the billionaire Ray Dalio has previously described the impending downfall of every major economy as we know it, how these cycles typically happen on a regular basis, and how we can best prepare for what's to come based off predictable events that happen about once every 100 years. Although before we start, I have to warn you that the like button is also in danger of not being smashed for the YouTube algorithm. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button or subscribing, it does help out tremendously, so thank you guys so much.
Money, basically paying bills and whatnot. China has declined to use US dollar, and so has other countries. So China.
To breaking news this morning, 2 New York residents have been arrested accused of operating a Chinese police station in Lower Manhattan. US correspondent Jonathan Kersley is following the story. Johnny, good morning. US officials say this is a Chinese espionage going a step further.
Yeah, that image you saw there was of what US officials described as a nondescript building that hid a very dark secret. These 2 Chinese people, these 2 New York residents, Liu Jianwang and Chen Jingping, have been arrested accused of setting up a Chinese police station in the heart of Lower Manhattan. It is alleged that they are agents of a foreign government, in other words, Chinese spies. What it is claimed that they were doing was using this police station to harass and spy on Chinese dissidents, that is, Chinese people in America who are against the Chinese government. The US officials also said that this ring went a step further, that there were dozens of Ministry of Public Security officers, effectively Chinese national police, stationed in the US, who had set up fake online accounts to troll Chinese citizens here in the United States, to spread misinformation about the origins of COVID-19 and about the sensitive nature of events, including the Tiananmen Square massacre. They also issued a warning to Beijing. Here's the law enforcement officials.
We are on to you. We know what you're doing, and we will stop it from happening in the United States of America. And thanks to our investigation and arrest today with the FBI, the defendants will be held accountable, and the MPS is on notice that we will not tolerate similar threats to our national sovereignty.
It had been reported.
I think y'all get too into it saying Chinese and people didn't know what their job was. Maybe it's Chinese related problems with all this Chinese technology and all this. Maybe it's a lot of Chinese arrests that get jurisdiction is in China, and all the jurisdiction that go to China needs someone in Manhattan or someone in America to work with China to send all these China-related arrests to their proper jurisdiction, whether it be America or whether it be China. So maybe y'all should have asked what it did before y'all start riding, because a lot of time people don't be knowing what they be talking about when they be riding. But I know China's very mature. If it was secret, then it would have been secret. That's what I know about China.
Good then. Heads of state from 31 NATO member nations have wrapped up their annual summit in Vilnius, Lithuania, pledging to support Ukraine in its war against Russia for as long as it takes. On Wednesday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky met with President Joe Biden on the sidelines of the talks, one day after he sharply criticized NATO's refusal to commit to a timeline for Ukraine to join the military alliance as unprecedented and absurd.
Put it in simple terms, the moment the war is over, Ukraine will definitely be invited to join NATO, and Ukraine will become a member of the alliance.
Before leaving Vilnius, Biden delivered a major address reaffirming U.S. support for Ukraine to join NATO someday and declaring NATO is now stronger than ever. President Biden's now in Helsinki, Finland, for a meeting with Scandinavian leaders. Finland recently joined NATO, and Sweden is poised to join as its 32nd member nation. Biden's the first U.S. president to visit Finland since then-President Donald Trump met with Vladimir Putin at a 2018 U.S.-Russia summit in Helsinki. We'll have more on the NATO summit after headlines. In Ukraine, at least one person was killed as Russia launched a wave of drone and missile attacks on the capital Kyiv for the third straight night. The attacks came amidst mounting signs of a crackdown by the Kremlin on leaders of the failed June 23rd mutiny by Wagner Group mercenaries. A Russian lawmaker close to President Putin said Wednesday the deputy commander of Russia's military operation in Ukraine is, quote, currently resting and not available for now. Sergei Surovikin reportedly had advanced knowledge of the Wagner rebellion. He has not been seen publicly since shortly after the failed mutiny. On Wednesday, Russia's foreign intelligence chief, Sergei Narishkin, confirmed he spoke with the director of the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency, William Burns, in a phone call late last month to discuss the Wagner rebellion and the war in Ukraine. The UN Security Council is meeting to discuss North Korea's latest launch of an intercontinental ballistic missile Wednesday and the 12th such test this year. The launch came after Pyongyang threatened to retaliate against alleged U.S. spy plane incursions over its territory. Japan and South Korea's leaders condemned the launch from the NATO summit. The UN is calling for an investigation over a mass grave in Sudan's West Darfur region, which contained at least 87 bodies, including members of the ethnic Masalit community. The UN's human rights chief said there's credible information that the paramilitary rapid support forces are responsible. This comes as peace talks appear to have hit a wall, and as the UN warns Sudan is on the brink of a full-scale civil war after 3 months of deadly fighting.
This war between Russia and Ukraine has been going on for a while. I don't want to offend nobody. I know Putin, I know Roman Zelensky. I wish that they could work out an agreement that's desirable for both people, because basically, as another world leader, I want to see everybody doing good, okay? We made money with that. Okay, thank you. It's world leader. Sometimes it's rivals and world leader. Sometimes it's rivals and world leader. But at the end of the day, they should always talk about what they need, what need to be changed, and work it out. There should be several talks about what their ideas is and how to change, and them, instead of using war tools, them using their intelligence and saying that this is why we do it this way and this is why we do it this way, and it uses tact and diplomacy and listening to how they would suggest them doing it and working out agreements. Maybe it's stuff that both of them could do different in both of their countries. I'm not really that sure about what's going on, but it could be simple brief, them just talking like men. We're all men. All of us need constructive criticism sometimes. But what makes it deadly is that people's lives at stake. And it's basically what you think about people's lives. Thank you for that. Thank you. Roman Zelensky is a job, and so is Putin's a job. So it's just two people at hot-headed things. I hope, pray for the best for both of them. You know, I want them to do good, and that's where I'm at. I want both of them to do good, but they're going to war against each other. So me, it hurts, but I got to stay out of it because I know both of them very well. Well, very well because they know who I am. Thank you. So I like them right there. I always made money with praying for Russia and the Ukraine, because at the end of the day, that's probably what they need, God to step out and show out, as the Baptists would say. Thank you.
across the country. But how did France get here? And how will President Macron restore order? Sky News Digital Originals presents Explained. France has fallen. France has been shaken by violence ever since the death of 17-year-old Nahal Mazurk. A delivery driver shot dead by a police officer in Paris, causing outrage and chaos. The victim's grandma was quick to call for calm. The people who are pillaging, stop. Every denial is a pretext. No, they must stop. Destroying the shops, the schools, the buses. The mothers take the buses. We take the buses. The calls come after days and days of dramatic scenes across France. These violent riots causing damage, destruction, and even looting. The country being torn apart as authorities grapple with violence and chaos in numerous cities across the country.
The death of Nahal, the 17-year-old in Nanterre, which is about 6 miles north of where I'm talking to you from, that was the catalyst for the violence in Syria.
I'm just praying for everybody in France right now. Right now, France is at a level of civil war, how it looks like to us watching on camera. Always make sure that y'all get down to the bottom of it, or it could be other people that die. It's a dangerous situation y'all are even riding. I'm not one green to support of either one. I'm not green to support either one. I support the embassies. I support the South of France type of riots that's going on. Because for my thing, that North France is the political and embassy, and South France is the little ghetto side, okay? So I want everybody to be safe. I always respect the business owners, because business owners didn't kill them. So why would you destroy people's businesses? And at the end of the day, is one person that's shot. So there's other ways to do it. There's other ways that y'all could do it other than rioting and destroying people's businesses and making worry. Now y'all got not only, because at the end of the day, I see a lot of grown people and even teenage people rioting, but at the end of the day, y'all making it scary for the babies and the little kids that can't sleep at night because stuff going on. Remember all kind of stuff to take the violence down. If y'all love them that much, put together a fund and make a memorial. Or y'all could hire a road to resurrect them, but that's only if you're enlightened. Yeah, that's what we should do. I honor both sides, so I put it on the news. I honor both sides if I put it on the news. But I would like to honor both sides by trying to get y'all to put an end to the violence and the rioting. Even though rioting can be fun, some of y'all both do, y'all purging, whatever y'all call it. But I always respect the businesses. I always respect people. Because I see a lot of people rioting more than I see what the signs say. I always know we care about y'all problems in France because y'all alliance with us. Thank you.
Get fee-free overdraft up to $200. Install the Chime app today and get started.
There's a small volcanic island off the southern coast of Japan called Mageshima. Nobody lives here. But here's footage from January 2023 of construction workers arriving to this island. Their task is to build a couple of runways on the island and some storage facilities for ammunition. The Japanese government has been paying local fishermen to stay away from this island. That's because they're turning it into a military base. The island is being built by Japan, but one of its main purposes has with the United States. American fighter jets and aircraft carriers have had to do their drills and practices down here on this island. But now they're able to station at this island, moving them much closer to this ocean and to one country in particular. Mageshima is just one of many islands that are being loaded up with military hardware, most of it coming from the United States. It's part of this chain of militarized islands, an effort of defense or aggression, depending on how you look at it. It's a line that centers on Taiwan. And it's what one official...
Mr. President, an honor to have you on the program.
Good to be with you. Thanks for having me.
When you go to the NATO summit, the big strategic issue is that Ukraine wants membership in NATO. Should it get membership in NATO?
I don't think it's ready for membership in NATO, but here's the deal. I spent, as you know, a great deal of time trying to hold NATO together because I believe Putin has had an overwhelming objective from the time he launched 185,000 troops into Ukraine. And that was to break NATO. He was confident, in my view, and many of the intelligence community, he was confident he could break NATO. So holding NATO together is really critical.
Look, Steph, I got an instant online offer on my car from CarMax.
Well, I got an instanter offer on my car.
ஜூலை 10 முதல் உங்களுக்கு பிடித்த சீரியல்களின் ஃபுல் எபிசோடுகளை சன் டிவியில் ஒளிபரப்பான உடனே எக்ஸ்க்ளூசிவாக சன் நெக்ஸ்டில் மட்டும் ஃப்ரீயா பாருங்கள். என்ன திருடி பண்ணனும்? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நைட் தான். அவனை ஏத்துக்கவே இல்ல. யோ மாமா